Now to a big race going on right now for a new Multnomah County Sheriff. Candidates to replace Mike Reese are Under Sheriff Nicole Morrissey O'Donnell, Sheriff's Captain Derek Peterson, and Corrections Deputy Nicholas Alberts.
Our Lisa Balick joins us now. I know, Lisa, you talked to the two leaders in this race. What do they have to tell you?
Well, they certainly have a tough road ahead in terms of the race as well as all the issues. Now, one thing to keep in mind when it comes to the Portland police chief, he or she is appointed by the mayor. In this case, you, the voters, get to decide who is the next sheriff.
I love what I do.
Under Sheriff Nicole Morrissey O'Donnell is the first woman to serve as second in command in the sheriff's office. She's a certified officer who has led the corrections and law enforcement divisions. First hired as a corrections deputy in 1996. I asked her why she wants the new job.
My father was shot in the chest by a 15-year-old boy who had walked in to rob his store. And I recognized how quickly our sense of security and safety was ripped away from us. It's much more than just a natural progression in my career. It's really about how can I continue to build innovative programs, how can I continue to connect with community and build trust and break down barriers, and really work toward a safe community for everyone.
That's an overwhelming odds.
Captain Derek Peterson is in the Auxiliary Services Division, which handles the transfer of agency supplies and property storage for adults in custody. He started in 1986, also as a corrections deputy. He believes he brings a different set of skills to the job.
I've been a leader in the community for decades, and I've been a leader on the state level with passing or sitting on committees that are dealing with police reform. So 6 or 7, maybe 8 of the House bills that have come through. So I have an overarching experience that I bring to the Sheriff's Office, along with my culture diversity experience for 25 years down at the Academy.
I asked the candidates how they do a better job helping reduce the prolonged violence on Portland streets during protests.
We want to be proactive and connecting in a positive way with community leaders. It's a balancing act to ensure that people have a space to express their First Amendment rights, but we also want to make sure that people are safe.
We actually knew who the players were that were infiltrating some of these peaceful protests, and to be proactive in that is extremely important.
Now, with this position, keep in mind that someone has to get 50% of the vote in the primary in order to be the winner. If not, the top 2 candidates face off in November.